Hello student. Today we'll discuss on the topic of current trends. Intro to non-SQL databases and basics of SQL. So intro to NoSQL. So NoSQL originally referred to as non-SQL or non-relational is a database that provide a mechanism for storage and retrieval of data. Retrieval of data. This data is model is means other than tabular relations used in relational databases. So basics of SQL. SQL is standard languages for accessing and manipulating databases. What is SQL? That SQL stands for structured. This word structured query language. A number of times in examination also this SQL stand for, so students are confusing. Okay, so note this one. Important is structured query language. SQL lets you access and manipulate databases. SQL becomes a standards of the American National Standards Institute ANSI in 1986 and of the International Organization for Standardization ISO in 1987. So what can SQL do? What can SQL do? SQL can execute queries against a database. SQL can retrieve data from a database. SQL can insert record in a database. SQL can update records in a database. SQL can delete records from a database. SQL can create new databases. SQL can create new tables in a database. SQL can create stored procedures in a database. SQL can create views in a database. SQL can set permission on tables, procedures and views. Okay, if you see the huge, they are having the number of operations. Using that SQL can see now that SQL standards, but although SQL is an ANSI or ISO standard, there are different versions of SQL language. However, to be compliant with an ANSI standard, they all are support at least major command such as select, update, delete, insert, where. Select, update, delete, insert, where in a similar manner. Okay, so using SQL in your website to build a website that shows data from a database, you will need a RDBMS database program. RDBMS database program, that is MS Access, SQL Server, MySQL. Then to use server-side scripting language like PHP or ASP. Okay, so these are the language at the time of designing website. Okay, they are having specialization. They are having the course PHP, ASP. To use SQL to get data you want. To use HTML oblique CSS to style the pages. Okay, these are the again HTML is the page designing. Okay, so RDBMS. So RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. Relational Database Management System. So RDBMS is the basics of SQL, and for all modern database systems such as MS SQL Server, IBM DB2, Oracle, MySQL, and Microsoft Access. I repeat again, RDBMS is the basics for SQL and for all modern database systems. Right? The data in RDBMS is stored in database objects called tables. The data in RDBMS is stored in database objects called tables. A table is a collection of related data entries and it consists of columns and rows. Okay, so we know that SQL is structured query language designed for inserting and modifying in a relational database system. Right? Then what are the difference between DDL, DML and DCL in SQL? Okay, so again these are the very important in interviews also, as well as in just like L&T in Portec company, they are asking the questions on these SQLs. So DDL stands for data definition language. So SQL queries like create, alter, drop and rename come under this. Okay, DDL stands for data definition language. SQL queries like create, alter, drop and rename come under this. DML stands for data manipulation language. SQL queries like select, insert, updates comes under this. Select, insert, update. Then DCL stands for data control language. So SQL queries like a grant and revoke comes under this. Okay, so see, this SQL will be means like this one, the difference categories, there are different commands, they are categorized under the matters. Then what is the difference between having and where clause? Having is used to specify a condition for a group or an aggregate. Having is used to specify a condition for a group or an aggregate function used in select statement. The where clause select before grouping. Having clause select row after grouping. Unlike having clause, the where clause cannot contain aggregate functions. Okay, so this will be clear whenever we perform the SQL queries at the time of once you install the softwares. What is join? I will elaborate this one. SQL joint is used to combine data from two or more tables based on a common field between them. See, SQL join is used to combine data from two or more tables based on a common field between them. Okay, so see here the table. First table, student table is given. Then enrolled numbers are given 1000, 1001, 102. Students names given GEEK, GEEK1, GEEK2, like this one, the 3, as well as their address are defined. Address, right? GEEK SQRZ1, like this one, the address also defined. These are common database, they are defined. If you observe the table 2, their table 2 name is student course table. Table number 1 is student table, and second table is student course table. Okay, if you see the course are written 1 2 3 1 2 3, this 1 2, like this one, means particular enrolled student which course they are selected, like these are defined. Okay, if you compare these two tables, so enrolled is the common field. Here is the enrolled and here is the enrolled. These are the common field if you compare the first table with the second table. See now, by using the join, what will be happen? If you following join query that shows the name of the student enroll in different course IDs. See the above query, these are the commands. Okay, how they are written. See the select student course dot course ID comma student dot student name from student course inner join student on course on student course dot enroll number. Okay, and is equal to order by student course dot course ID. Okay, so like these are the queries. In the practical third we learn this related to SQL, how the query will be. See, if you find this one, then we realize that the course and the respective student name will be occur. Course and respective student name. In here, what is happened? Course is there and enroll is there. Now, by referring these two table, okay, they finding the which are the students name. Okay, if you see here one, here a geek one. So see here is one and geek one. Okay, you can check here. These are three geek one. See the course 3, here course 3, again course 3 register this 100. So 100 means geek 1. So again you can check. So it is what? So in this way we can join the tables. Okay, join the table. So different we can call that different functions are available. Different queries you can call that instead of function, different queries, and by firing that queries SQL we can modify the such type of things. Okay, so thank you guys, hope so you understood up to this point.